Welcome back, everybody, to Shoot a Whiskey. My name is Austin. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day and another happy Whiskey Wednesday. Today, we're going to review the Maker's Mark limited release, the Heart release. Yeah, the Heart release. This is their new wood finishing limited release product that just released this year. There is a little bit of information that we're going to be reading on the side, front, and back of this bottle. It doesn't look like much on the back of this bottle, except for pregnant women do not drink this. Let's go ahead and talk about the front of the bottle here. Maker's Mark, yep, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey barrel finished with 10 virgin oak staves. It's 2024. It's got some tasting notes on it, so we're going to be looking for caramel, chocolate, and maple, and we'll see if we can find all that today. Sounds like a little Ghirardelli chocolate a little bit, though. Yep, it's got the grandson of the fathers. It's got a code to it, BR22 Alpha, so curious to see how that changes, or if there's different variants to the Heart release. I haven't really done too much research on this bottle. I saw it, and I was just like, you know what? It's the new limited releases. I really enjoyed stuff like their Burt Burt, which is BRT02, or especially FA01. Those are some fantastic bottles. And then BRT1 was really good. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I like Maker's Mark. I like what they're doing, except the cellar age. Wasn't a big fan. Yeah. So let's go ahead and hop into opening this bad boy up. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is volume 105. So we're going to be seeing more volumes of this down the road throughout the years. And yeah, it's 111.7 proof. And it was bottled in April 2024. Cool. Well, that was a letdown. Interesting. I don't know if that's the wax or not, but that smells rubbery. Listen to that glug. Alright. Let's go ahead and give this some swirling and twirling and a little bit of dancing. Interesting. Very ethanol forward. I may need to let this sit to let the oxidation, is that a word? I don't think. The oxidization? No, that doesn't sound right either. To let the oxygen marry with this bottle. English is hard today. I don't know what it is. Right now, these have a very interesting secondary value of 125. You tend to see that with all of Maker's Mark limited finishing series. So what's to be expected on this? I don't know how big of a release this was, but MSRP was right at the $70, $80 price range. So, and that's what I found it at. I wasn't gonna go pay secondary for this thing. I heard good things, but I wasn't gonna overpay. You definitely get that chocolate right at the front. Chocolate caramel, just like a Ghirardelli right off the bat. Nothing too complex to mention about the nose right now. A little bit of the oak. You get a little bit of that oak from the virgin staves that I was finished with. No spice, just chocolate and caramel, and a good punch of ethanol. Overall, that's an alright nose. Let's give it a little bit more time to breathe and open up. I've had this before. I've had it well opened up, and there was not as much ethanol as I remember. So that's why I'm kind of like, let's give this time and opened up before I make a broad generalization and finish with the nose review, because I don't think that's fair to this. It's got like a malty note. It makes me think of like a Whopper, like a chocolate malted with like a caramel drizzle on top. Yeah, like a Whopper with caramel on it. That sounds delicious. Not very impressive legs. It is a little oily, but nothing too impressive. Very not dark. Very not dark at all. A little bit of custard note, maybe? Like a vanilla custard. But no, that chocolate and caramel is very powerful on this. I'm not getting a lot of that maple note that was on the bottle here. But chocolatey, desserty, custardy, caramely. What other E's can we put at the end of words? Malty. Help me. Taste me. Cat, stop fucking with my bag. E. What is he doing? I say we gave this enough time. I don't think anything's happening on the nose. I haven't noticed any change in the nose. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that and hop right into the palate here. You guys remember those chocolate chip, were they frappes? Yeah, because me and my wife, when we were dating in high school, we'd call them frappies. And back in the day and during those times, which for some of you is a lot longer ago to be in high school, but there was these chocolate chip frappuccinos that we would call frappies. We're just going to call it frappies for the sake of the video. Chocolate chip frappies. And you got a nice blend of that chocolate to frappy that I'm getting a lot here. A lot of coffee bean, chocolate, and caramel. I mean, this exactly reminds me of a chocolate chip frappy before they got rid of the frappy. They didn't get rid of the frappy. They got rid of the chocolate chip frappy. And then I stopped drinking coffee as soon as that happened, because that's the only coffee I ever really liked. You guys can make fun of me all you want, but hey. If you were to get a chocolate chip frappy and just stick a big old wood stave in there from a barrel, that's exactly what this tastes like. My wife doesn't like bourbon, but I am very tempted to get her to try this. Just to see her thoughts on that, because, I mean, coffee notes all the way, chocolatey, and caramel. It's very simple, but you know, it brings me to a good time in my life. When I first met my wife and we were enjoying chocolate chip frappies, and she would always lock herself out of the car. And then we would always have to call her parents to come get us. It was great times. Let's go in for one more sip here. Honestly, this was a not what I was expecting journey. What you see is what you get. The bottle or the label says it all. Chocolate, caramel, maple. Still hunting for that maple note. If it's there, it's very faint. But that chocolate and caramel, dude, it's there. And then on the palate, like I said, it's got that nice coffee note that really makes me reminisce of the past. And with that, I was not too thrilled with the nose, but the palate did remind me of some good times. And for that, I would say this was worth it for me. That's something I can just go and sit back, listen to some country music with her, and just remember the good times and talk about those good times with her. Because I don't know when the last time we brought up a chocolate chip frappy. I don't even know the last time we called a frappy. So, it's crazy what bourbon can do to you sometimes, guys. But that's really it. The finish is short to medium long. I mean, it's there. It's not very interesting. The finish isn't very interesting at all, in my opinion. But that palate, it really just brings me back to my childhood. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I could just sit here all day and reminisce of the past, of those times when I first met my wife. And yeah, this kind of turned into a nice little special pour for me. That was something. That was something. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I know it was a little bit of a quicker one. I'm on dad duty, and I wanted to pump out some good content for you guys to, keep this train going. I've really appreciated all the support I've gotten on Instagram and on YouTube. I think 2 or 3 videos we got up to like 500 views on. Wasn't expecting that. I kind of upload my videos and then I tune out for the world unless I get a comment, and I try to respond to the comments as soon as possible. But I don't look at any of the statistics or analytics of how my videos are doing. I'm doing this for the sake of putting out good, honest content And then when I come back in a couple of days and I find out, like, holy shit, one of these got 500 views. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, salute over to my Instagram, drop me a DM, tell me what your favorite bottle is. I want to know. I want to see what everybody's raving about nowadays. So yeah, hope you guys have a great day.